Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Hotel worker dies in motor vehicle accident in Trelawney. A female hotel worker died as a result of injuries she sustained during a motor vehicle accident in Trelawney on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as 30-year-old Janiqua Johnson, affectionately called KK, of Botop in Alberton in the parish. Reports are that about 6:30 a.m., Johnson was on her way to work in a white Toyota Mark X motorcar. While traveling along the Hyde Main Road, the driver was reported attempting to negotiate a corner when he lost control of the motor vehicle, which plunged into a ditch. All three occupants of the vehicle sustained injuries and were taken to the Falmouth Public General Hospital, where Johnson was pronounced dead. The other two are still being treated. The Trelawney police are investigating. 6-year-old shot dead by a gunman in Duane Park. A 6-year-old boy was shot dead by a gunman on Tilford Avenue in Duane Park, St. Andrew, Saturday morning. He has been identified as Markino Timlin, who was killed when gunmen fired on a vehicle he was being transported in. The vehicle was being driven by the child's father. It was reported that around 7:30 a.m., the father has driven out from his home in a white Toyota Hiace when it was alleged that a white Toyota Probox motorcar with two armed men aboard drove up. The men, police said, opened gunfire to the rear of the Hiace, shooting up the vehicle and hitting Markino in the back of the head. The father reportedly drove to the Duane Park police station and sought assistance to the hospital. A police unit transported the injured child to Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the attack, the police said. B.B. Cook student charged for assault of hospitalized schoolmate. The police have charged a male student of B.B. Cook High School in St. Elizabeth for the assault of a schoolmate who has been left hospitalized. Head of the St. Elizabeth Division, Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, says the teen is to go to court on Monday to answer to charges of assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. The boy was taken to the Junction police station by his mother on Friday, a day after the attack. The 14-year-old victim, Jahim, was transferred by ambulance from the Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester to the University Hospital of the West Indies in St. Andrew to undergo a CT scan. The youngster was beaten severely by an 11th grader at his school on Thursday because he stepped on his attacker's shoes in order to stop himself from falling. He lost consciousness after being attacked. The incident has been widely condemned. State swamp Roger Clark High in D-Cup. Former champions St. Elizabeth Technical High School States went on a scoring spree on Saturday when they dropped Roger Clark High 20-0 in their Issawater de Costa Cup Zone E game played in Santa Cruz. DeAndre Barnett scored 6 times in the first half in what was the largest margin of victory in any schoolboy football game so far this season, with saw Justin McPherson getting a hat-trick, while DeAndre Hibbert scored in his 6th consecutive game as the winners moved to 16 points. B.B. Cook moved into second place on 13 points after handing Monroe their first loss of the season, winning 2-1, while there were also wins for Lacovia High and Makati High. 12-time champions Cornwall College won their 4th straight game, edging Malden High 1-0 in their Zone A return game to stay in the lead as Irwin High edged Spot Valley 1-0 thanks to a Leo Campbell goal to stay in second place. Belair High had a Big 12 win over Crosskeys High in their rescheduled Zone F game, with Daniel Brown scoring 4 goals, while Rami Simmet, Odin Winter and Fenton Johnson all scored 2 games each, with Javan Darling and Christina Henry getting 1 each. Also in Zone F, Raheem Russell scored 4 goals for the Carteret College, who beat Mount St. Joseph Catholic 6-0. Cedric Titus High School 5-game winning streak in Zone C came to an end as they had to come from 2 goals down to earn a draw against York Castle in St. Anne. Porous holding on to hope. Business owners and vendors on the new deserted Porous Main Road are holding on to hope and eagerly awaiting the new year when the toll-free period on the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 is expected to end. Following the September 14 opening of the highway, motorists have bypassed the narrow winding Scott Pass to Porous Main Road. Bartender Danisha Campbell told reporters that business owners were hoping that the toll fee would have taken effect sooner, resulting in a favorable split of motorists using the Porous Road versus the highway. because none of them not going to want to pay the toll, especially if the fee is high, she said on Thursday. You can cross the road now without even looking up and down the road. You can all walk in the road because there is no traffic here. On Wednesday, I saw a guy walking on the white line in the middle of the road, she said amusingly. The bar she would regularly operate on a daily basis would be filled with people, especially truckers, has seen a noise-driven sport. Similarly, food sales at an adjacent restaurant have dropped. We have to cook less food now. We close earlier than before. Right now, our support comes from people who live nearby. The community people are supporting us right now, said Lisa, a chef at Sharon's restaurant and bar. Food vendor Louis McLean said he at times reflect on what business was like before the opening of the highway. Business was good, but since the highway, we lost a lot of customers because everybody is taking the highway now, and hopefully by the end of December things will resume to some form of normality, he said, while being cautiously optimistic. I think when people start to pay the toll, maybe less motorists will take the highway and we'll get back some of our customers. We are really holding on to hope, added McLean. Councillor Claudia Morant Baker, Jamaica Labour Party Perth Division, said Perth has suffered a massive economic downturn since the opening of the highway. One vendor said to me, Miss Morant, may I forgot stop selling, because nothing is happening. We don't have any customers. I noticed that most of the activities now divert due to the opening of the highway. I hope, and to be honest, I have been speaking with the bar owners, fruit vendors along Scott's Pass, and the business owners in Poros. I have been asking what the impact on their business, and they have told me that it affects them tremendously, she stated. She too is hoping that business will improve in the long term and stave off the fear of increasing criminality in the area. People are worried that there will be a high level of illegal activities in the area. There is no effective income being generated there due to the fact that there are not as many customers coming through as before, stated Morant Baker. Business owner cannot employ as many people because business is not booming as before. I do look forward to the 1st of January to see at least some more traffic coming through here in Poros because a lot of areas are affected, she said. A petrol station worker who asked not to be named said Perth has become a ghost town. It no look good. You no see how the place dead. Nobody now come out, not now go on. Right now, a bike community now, you see bikes more than anything else. You can hardly see man live to me a pen taxi pass through here, he stated. He too believes Perth will return to some level of normalcy when the highway is tolled. It's free now, so everybody is using it. I feel that once the toll rate is announced and take effect, Perth is going to be busy again, he stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share,